Dear students, today let us discuss transformation formula. Transformation formula. As the word suggests, what does this transformation formula? What are these formulas? Let us discuss. Transformation, as the word suggests, it transforms. So these are the formula which transforms the sum of two trigonometric functions into the product of two trigonometric functions. Sum or the difference. It converts the sum or the difference to product of trigonometric functions, and the product of two trigonometric functions into sum. Sum to product and product to sum or difference. Let us discuss them one by one. Before we discuss that, let us see what is sin a plus b plus sin a minus b is equal to sin a plus b. You know the formula. Sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, and sin a minus b is equal to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Right? So when I substitute this, when I expand this, here you are going to get sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, and here sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. So that cos a sin b gets cancelled. Here you will have sin a cos b plus another sin a cos b. Together you can write this as 2 sin a cos b. Okay. So sin a plus b plus sin a minus b is equal to 2 sin a cos b. I will call this as equation 1. Then I will take the difference of this sin a plus b minus sin a minus b. What is sin a plus b minus sin a minus b? Sin a plus b is, I will write here, sin a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b minus of sin a minus b. Sin a minus b is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Okay, that's equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Then what happens? Minus sin a cos b. This will be minus into minus, that is plus cos a sin b. So the sin a cos b gets cancelled. Cos a sin b plus cos a sin b will give you 2 cos a sin b. I will take this as equation 2. Then after this, I will consider cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. What is cos a plus b? Cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, and cos a minus b is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So when I add them, here you have minus sin a sin b and here you have plus sin a sin b. Those two gets cancelled. What are left? What we are left with? Cos a cos b here plus another cos a cos b. So together it will become 2 cos a cos b. Equation 3. So you know what next? Yes, you are right. Cos a plus b minus cos a minus b. Cos a plus b. Cos a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos a minus b is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So when I take their difference, that cos a cos b gets cancelled. Here you have minus sin a sin b. Here also you get minus sin a sin b. Together it will become minus 2 sin a sin b. If you are in confusion, you expand like this. First write what is cos a plus b, then write cos a minus b, take their difference and say, after all the simplification we will get minus 2 sin a sin b. Okay, so we got this sin a plus b plus sin a minus b is equal to sin a cos b, and sin a plus b minus sin a minus b is equal to cos a sin b. Cos a plus b plus cos a minus b is equal to cos a cos b, and finally cos a plus b minus cos a minus b is equal to minus 2 sin a sin b. Okay. Then now what I do is, in these equations, let us make a substitution. Let us say a plus b is equal to c and a minus b is equal to d. I take a plus b is equal to c and a minus b is equal to d. Then I add these. If I add these two equations, I am getting 2a is equal to c plus d. When I add them, b gets cancelled. So 2a equal to c plus d, that means a is equal to c plus dy. Then I will subtract these. When I subtract them, a plus b minus of a minus b, that a gets cancelled. B minus of minus b, it will become 2b. That's equal to c minus d, or b is equal to c minus d by 2. Let us substitute these things in this equation. I am replacing a plus b with the c and a minus b with d. Then these four formulae, they become sin c plus sin d. Sin c plus sin d is equal to 2 sin a, that a will be c in terms of c and d, it is c plus d by 2. 2 sin c plus d by 2 into cos b, we have b is c minus d by 2. Then what happens to second equation? Second equation will become sin c minus sin d is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Okay? So here I am replacing a plus b with the c and a minus b with d. Then a will become c plus d by 2 and b will become c minus d by 2. Okay. So I will do the same thing for these two equations also. Then we get cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. And finally, cos c minus cos d is equal to minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d. Okay, you have to remember these four as well as these four. Okay, so here we can convert the product of two functions into sum or the difference. Here we can convert the sum of two functions into sum or the difference of two functions into product of two functions. The same formula can be written as, say, sin a plus b plus sin a minus b, we got 2 sin a sin b. From this equation, what I do is I will bring this 2 to this side. So it will become 1 by 2 into this. From this equation, I can write sin a cos b is equal to 1 by 2 into sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Cos a sin b is equal to 1 by 2 into sin a plus b minus sin a minus b. Then cos a cos b is equal to 1 by 2 into cos a plus b minus plus cos a minus b. Then sin a sin b is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos a plus b minus cos a minus b. These are another set of formulas. I will rewrite them again. Sin a cos b is equal to 1 by 2 into sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Cos a sin b is equal to 1 by 2 into sin a plus b minus sin a minus b. Cos a cos b, that's equal to 1 by 2 into cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. Then sin a sin b, this is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos a plus b minus cos a minus b. Okay, so see here, with the help of these four formula, we can convert the product of two trigonometric functions into the sum or the difference of two trigonometric functions. Whereas here, with the help of these four formulae, we can convert the sum or the difference of two trigonometric functions into the product of two trigonometric functions. So these are the 4 plus 4, 8 formulae which you need to remember. These are called the transformation formula. You remember all these 4 plus 4, these 8. Sorry. Okay. So now I having proved this formula, let us make use of all this. Okay, let me take this question. Prove that cos 20 degree into cos 40 degree minus sin 5 degree into sin 25 degree is equal to root 3 plus 1 by 4. Okay, good. So that cos 20 degree into cos 40 degree minus sin 5 degree into sin 25 degree is equal to root 3 plus 1 by 4. Okay. So I will consider this expression cos 20 degree into cos 40 degree minus sin 5 degree into sin 25. By looking at this, don't think that sir, this is like a cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. I can use the formula cos A plus B. Cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Yes, that is true. But that formula cannot be used here because here the angles and the angles here are different. Here we have 20 and 40, whereas here we have 5 and 25. So I cannot use that formula. Then what else can I do? I can convert this product into sum. How can I do that? It looks like cos A cos B. Just recently I told you that cos A cos B is equal to 1 by 2 into cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. This is a formula we know. Cos A cos B is equal to 1 by 2 into cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. So I can write this as 1 by 2 into cos A plus B, 20 plus 40, that is 60, plus cos A minus B, 20 minus 40, that is minus 20, minus, then sin 5 degree into sin 25 degree. This is of the form sin A sin B. What is sin A sin B? Sin A sin B, for that we know the formula, minus 1 by 2 into cos A plus B minus cos A minus B. This is the formula. Sin A sin B is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos A plus B minus cos A minus B. So if I am using that formula here, minus of minus 1 by 2, minus into minus 1 by 2 will become plus 1 by 2 into cos A plus B means 5 plus 25, 30, cos 30 minus cos A minus B, 5 minus 25, that is minus 20. Oh, that's equal 1 by 2. Cos 60 degree, its value becomes 1 by 2. Cos of minus 20 degree, it looks like cos of minus theta. Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta, we know. So it will remain as cos 20 degree plus 1 by 2 into cos 30 degree. It's that 30 degree is a standard angle, we know its value. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 minus cos of minus 20. Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta itself. So this will remain as minus cos 20. Okay, now I will take 1 by 2 as a common factor between these two. This 1 by 2 and this 1 by 2 take common. Then what will remain? 1 by 2 plus cos 20 degree plus here root 3 by 2 will remain. This 1 by 2 I have taken common and here minus cos 20 degree remain. So this cos 20 minus cos 20 degree gets cancelled. So you have 1 by 2 into here 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. Together I can write 1 plus root 3 by 2. That's equal to, take this 2 inside, 1 plus root 3 divided by 2 into 4. 1 plus root 3 by 4, the same as root 3 plus 1 by 4. Okay. Let's look at the next question. Prove that 4 cos 18 degree into cos 42 degree into cos 78 degree. 4 cos 18 degree cos 42 degree into cos 78 degree is equal to cos 54 degree. So that this is equal to cos 54 degree. Okay. So I'll take this LHS. 4 cos 18 degree into cos 42 degree into cos 78. This is equal to 4. Now I'll consider these two terms. Cos 18 degree into cos 42 degree. It looks like cos A cos B. Right? Cos A cos B. Cos A cos B is equal to, you know the formula, 1 by 2 into 4, I'll take it outside. 1 by 2 into cos A plus B means 18 plus 42. 18 plus 42 is 60 plus cos A minus B. 18 minus 42. 18 minus 42 is minus 24, right? Cos of minus 24 into cos 70. This cos 78 I have written as this. Between these two I have used the formula cos A cos B. Cos A cos B is equal to 1 by 2 into cos A plus B, that means 18 plus 42 will give you 60 plus cos A minus B. 18 minus 42 will give you minus 24. Okay, then here this 1 by 2 will take out that, so 2 ones are 2 2s are 2 into cos 60 degree. What is its value? 1 by 2. Cos of minus 24 is same as cos 24. So cos 24 degree into cos 78 degree. Now don't cancel this 2 and this 2 because here this 1 by 2 into that product. Here you have this 1 by 2 only for this factor, not for this. So you cannot cancel it now. Now what we can do is bring that cos 78 inside. 1 by 2 into cos 78 degree plus cos 24 degree into cos 78 degree. Right? I have brought this cos 78 degree inside. So 1 by 2 into cos 78 plus cos 24 into cos 78. Further 2 into 1 by 2 cos 78 degree plus here we shall use cos A cos B formula again. Cos A cos B, that's equal to 1 by 2 into cos A plus B. A plus B, 24 plus 78. What do you get? 78 plus 24, 98 of 102 cos 102 degree plus cos A minus B. 24 minus 78. 24 minus 78 is minus 54. But we know that cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta itself. So cos of minus 54 degree, I will write that as cos 54 degree itself. Okay. Now I can bring this 1 by 2 outside, this 1 by 2 outside because that 1 by 2 is present in all the terms. So 1 by 2 I will bring it outside, that gets cancelled with this 2. So we have cos 78 degree plus cos 102 degree plus cos 54 degree. Right? That's equal to cos 78 I will retain as it is, and this 102 degree is there, no? I will write 102 degree as 180 minus 70 plus cos 54. So I will retain that cos 54 as it is because I am keeping an eye on what we want to prove. We want to show that this expression is equal to cos 54 degree. So I have retained that 54 degree as it is, and I want to cancel these two. Directly I cannot cancel. So I have to find some ways to eliminate these two terms. So what I do is I am writing 102 degree as 180 minus 78. Why 180 minus 78 only? Because one thing is 78 is here, so I want to express this in terms of 78. And the other thing is cos 180 minus theta. We know one formula, right? What is cos 180 minus theta? Cos 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta, right? So this will become minus cos 78 degree plus cos 54 degree. Okay, cos 78, cos 78 gets cancelled. So we will get the answer as cos 54 degree. Okay, that's what we want. That you can do. Or else if you want, between these two, you can use consider cos C plus cos D formula also. Cos C plus cos D is equal to cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. That if you can use and simplify, then also you will get the same answer. Because then cos C plus D by 2 will become 78 plus 102, 180 by 2, 90. Cos 90, and cos 90 is 0, 0 into that is 0. So this expression, this sum will be 0. 0 plus cos 54 degree will remain, which is cos 54. Okay, let's look at the next question now. The next question is, prove that sin 20 degree into sin 40 degree into sin 60 degree into sin 80 degree is equal to 3 by 60. So that sin 20, sin 40, sin 60 into sin 80 is equal to 3 by 60. Consider this: sin 20, sin 40, sin 60 into sin 80. Among this, do you know the value of any of this? Sin 20, 40, 60 and 80. Among them, which is the standard angle? 60 degree is the standard angle, and sin 60 degree we know the value. See, don't think that sin 20, sin 40, sin 80 they do not exist. They do exist. It is our limitation that we don't know what are those values. That doesn't mean that it does not exist. It does exist. We don't know. We know only few values like at 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60, 90, etc. But among them, sin 60 value, well-known value, that is root 3 by 2. So that root 3 by 2 I will write. After that, I will write sin 20 degree, and then I will write sin 80 degree, and then I will write sin 40 degree. Any order you can write, I prefer this. Now, you just look at these two terms. There I want to use sin A, sin B formula. What is sin A, sin B? Here you have the formula. Sin A, sin B is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos A plus B minus cos A minus B. Sin A, sin B is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos A plus B minus cos A minus B. This is into minus 1 by 2 into cos A plus B. A plus B is 20 plus 80. 20 plus 80 is 100. Then minus cos A minus B. A minus B means 20 minus 80. 20 minus 80 is minus 60. Cos of minus 60 is same as cos 60 into sin 40. Okay, this minus 1 by 2 I will bring outside. So we get minus root 3 by 4 into cos 100 degree minus cos 60 degree, which is 1 by 2 into sin 40. Bring that sin 40 inside. Minus root 3 by 4 into cos 100 degree into sin 40 degree minus 1 by 2 into sin 40 degree. Now between these two, I want to use the formula cos A sin B. What is cos A sin B? We don't have here. Okay, let me write. Cos A sin B is equal to 1 by 2 into sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. If you have sin A cos B, sin A cos B will be equal to 1 by 2 into sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Here I am talking about cos A sin B. Cos A sin B is equal to 1 by 2 into sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. Use that formula. That's equal to minus root 3 by 4 into here cos A sin B. That's equal to 1 by 2 into sin A plus B. A plus B means 100 plus 40. That is 140. Minus sin A minus B. A minus B. 100 minus 40. 60 degree. Minus sin 60 degree. Minus 1 by 2 into sin 40 degree. I'll take that 1 by 2 as a common factor. That will come out. So it will become minus root 3 by 8 into, what is remaining now? Sin 140 minus sin 60. Sin 60 is value we know, root 3 by 2 is right. Minus sin 40. Okay? Then that's equal to minus root 3 by 8 into sin 40 degree minus root 3 by 2 minus sin 40. Sin 40 gets cancelled. Minus root 3 by 8 into minus root 3 by 2, that will become 3 by 6. This you might be getting one doubt here. So how can I write 140 degree as sin 140 is equal to sin 140? What I did is, here I don't have enough space to write, so I did not write that step. See, sin 140 degree is there now. I will write this as 180 minus 40. Okay, I am writing 140 degree as 180 degree minus 40 degree. What is sin 180 minus theta? Sin 180 minus theta is equal to sin theta itself. So we can replace sin 140 degree with the sin 40. Right? Then that sin 40 cancelled and we got our desired answer. Okay? Next. Okay, there's another question of the same type. That is, prove that cos 20, cos 40, cos 60, cos 2 is equal to 1 by 60. Prove that cos 20 degree into cos 40 degree into cos 60 degree into cos 80 degree is equal to 1 by 60. This problem is very similar to the previous one. Okay, so as always, let us consider this LHS. Cos 20 degree into cos 40 degree into cos 60 degree into cos 80 degree. Okay, so among them we know the value of cos 60 degree, which is 1 by 2. I write 1 by 2 into I write cos 20 into cos 80 into cos 40. Now between these two, I would like to use the formula cos A cos B. What is cos A cos B? Cos A cos B is equal to 1 by 2 into cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Let me use that formula. 1 by 2 into cos A plus B. 20 plus 8, that is 100. Plus cos A minus B. 20 minus 8, minus 60 right? But cos of minus 60 is same as cos 60 into cos 4. Okay, take this 1 by 2 outside, so it will become 1 by 4 along with this 1 by 2. Then cos 100 degree, take this inside into cos 40 degree. Cos 60 degree value is 1 by 2 into cos 40. Okay, now use that formula cos A cos B again. Cos A cos B, that's equal to 1 by 2 into cos A plus B, 1 by 2 into cos A plus B, 100 plus 40, 140, plus cos A minus B, 100 minus 40, cos 60, plus 1 by 2 into cos 40. This 1 by 2 also you will take common, so take it out. So outside we get 1 by 8 into, now we are left with cos 140 degree plus cos 60 degree plus cos 40 degree. Cos 140 degree, I will write it as 180 minus 40. Cos 60, its value is 1 by 2, I will write plus cos 40 degree. This is of the form cos 180 minus theta. Cos 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. So you get minus cos 40 degree plus 1 by 2 plus cos 40 degree. This cos 40 degree gets cancelled. 1 by 8 into 1 by 2 will give you 1 by 16. That's exactly what we want. Okay, this is a 5-mark question. Such problems are very important from exams point of view. Okay, look at the next question. Prove that cos 20 degree plus cos 100 degree plus cos 140 degree is equal to 0. Prove that cos 20 plus cos 100 plus cos 140 equal to 0. So let me take LHS cos 20 degree plus, because on RHS there is nothing to take. So I have to take LHS only. Cos 20 degree plus cos 100 degree plus cos 140. Okay. Look at these two. I would like to use cos C plus cos D formula. What is cos C plus cos D? Cos C plus cos D. That's equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D. Cos C plus cos D is equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. That formula I am using here. Cos C plus cos D. This is equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2. 20 plus 100, that is 120 by 2, it's 60. Into cos C minus D by 2. 20 minus 100, that is minus 80 by 2. So minus 40 plus cos 140 degree is there. I'll write this as 180 minus 40. 2 into cos 60 degree, its value is 1 by 2. Cos of minus 40 degree is same as cos 40 degree. This is like cos 180 minus theta. Cos 180 minus theta, you know, it is minus cos theta. So minus cos 40 degree. Here 2 gets cancelled. Hence you have cos 40 degree minus cos 40 degree. Both gets cancelled. You are left with 0. Okay. One more problem before I leave. Alright, I can leave this as homework and I'll solve one more. Okay, take this question. Prove that sin 50 degree minus sin 70 degree plus sin 10 degree is equal to 0. Okay, this problem I left here. I give you a hint what you need to do is. First take this two. Use sin C minus sin D formula. What is sin C minus sin D? Sin C minus sin D is equal to minus 2 cos C plus D by 2. Sorry, that is cos C minus cos D. Sin C minus sin D is equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D. Okay, use this formula. 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. So you will get 2 cos C plus D by 2, 50 plus 70, 120 by 2, 2 cos 60 into sin C minus D by 2, sin of minus 20 by 2, sin of minus 10. Sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. This will become minus sin 10 degree and then you have plus sin 10 degree. Those two gets cancelled and you will get the answer as C. That's a homework for you. And then look at the next question now. Prove that sin 5 theta plus sin 3 theta divide cos 5 theta plus cos 3 theta is equal to tan 4. Okay. So I take this LHS sin 5 theta plus sin 3 theta divided by cos 5 theta plus cos 3. That's equal to. Here on LHS, in the numerator, it is of the form sin C plus sin. What is sin C plus sin D? You know the formula. Sin C plus sin D is equal to 2 sin C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D. This formula I use here. So I am going to get 2 sin C plus D by 5 theta plus 3 theta. Okay, and I'll directly write, I think you can understand. C plus D by 5 theta plus 3 theta, that is 8 theta by 4 theta. Into cos C minus D by 2. C minus D by 2, that is 5 theta minus 3 theta, which is 2 theta by 2 is cos theta divided by. Here you have cos 5 theta plus cos 3 theta. Some students will do like this, they directly write this as cos 8 theta because they take cos as common, 5 theta plus 3 theta is 8 theta, cos 8 theta. Now I agree that trigonometry is very easy, but not that easy, right? So you cannot directly write this as cos 8 theta, not true. Okay. Here I have to use the formula cos C plus cos D. Cos C plus cos D is nothing but 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. So that will give you 2 cos C plus D by 2. C plus D, that is 5 theta plus 3 theta, which is 8 theta by 2 will give you 4 theta. into cos c minus d by 2. 5 theta minus 3 theta is 2 theta by 2 will give you cos theta. Here 2 gets cancelled, cos theta gets cancelled. We are left with sin 4 theta divided by cos 4 theta, which is equal to tan 4 theta. That's what we want. Okay, students, with this I'll stop today's class. Thank you.